before we, you know what I'm saying, you know, bring this plane down a little bit.
Yeah.
To that, as far as relationships, right? How has the industry impacted that? And are we outside now? What are we doing? What would you want, you know what I'm saying, in finding happiness for you?
I'm happy, finally. So, yeah, I ain't worried no more. Thank God. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I be getting mad at people because I was like, why did y'all let me do that? They was like, Mo, you didn't used to listen to anybody. I was like, but still, like y'all could have said something. They was like, nobody could tell you nothing. And I realized I was just like, that was my Achilles because I wouldn't listen to nobody. But they didn't know I would. There was people I would listen to, but they was like, we was letting you do your thing. You was young, you know what I'm saying? And I was making some bad decisions.
Right.
Because I grew up in church, I was like, well, let me get married and have these kids. So, yeah,
So
I mean,
get y'all off my back.
yeah. And now I realize, like, I ain't with none of them niggas. I don't even talk to them. But now I'm to a place.
That has to change. That's just me.
You think so?
I know
I have
so.
nothing to say.
But it don't matter. That don't mean your kids don't got nothing to say.
But I asked my kids, they have their own phones and they have their own relationships with their dads. I don't have to say nothing to them.
Yeah.
Because,
man, look, in my household, I'm as blended could be. I mean, you can't even, if I were to describe my household, it's Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors.
Mine's is
and I love it.
I got a child.
I love it because everybody, we may not have came from the same origin. We have, the root may not be the same, but the branches, we are part of the same tree.
But see, you're a man, and you are who you are. I'm Lil Mo. None of my kids, my ex-husbands, because people like, how baby father? No, bitch, I was married, so I thought I got a pass.
Right.
But none of my ex-husbands, like, nobody knows who they are.
Right.
So I've always had to be, like, now I realized, I was like, damn, I was the husband and the wife, but the man and the woman, but I wasn't the man, and I never wanted to be. I wanted to be the sofa side, but then I realized at the end of the day, everything that I was against, I became.
Right.
So I was like, who in their right mind wants to be a single mom of 5? That shit ain't no joke. It don't matter how much money you got when you got to deal with different personalities and like different things and be like, well, like I don't get no child support.
Yeah.
Like when I be saying what people get, I'm like,
200,000
a month, and I was around you niggas.
Yeah.
I'll never work again. I said, just give me 200,000
But
for
it
the year,
ain't,
Jesus.
But coming from the man's perspective, especially like for me, I know family. I know
That's how
the
I grew up,
healthy
family.
family dynamic. So I had to really, have a pinch moment to myself. This was 2 nights ago, when I was like, damn, this is the first time I had all my kids on a school night. On a school night. And I'm that hands-on dad. I promote extracurricular activity. Like I want to come and support. I want you to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm dropping you off at school, picking you up. Now it may be late, it may be early because of, I got to go to 4 different schools. But at the same time, that's my signature on it. I never, listen to this though. I never had the opportunity to do what I'm doing now. I never been able to take my kids to school in the fall time because of football. And they only when they seen me, it was more or less like, okay, we around dad for 2 or 3 days and then he got to go back to work, whatever work is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm saying now, like I'm living my true being of myself that I've always wanted to be, because I can take time. And it's still not enough time in the day that, I go about, really trying to cater to, my children and being everything for them, but it's still gradual gain for me. It's like a flex for me to be able to walk in 7 strong, everybody look different, everybody swaggy, everybody got their own personality. And then I wish you would say something about one of them because they coming strong. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like protection is strength in numbers. Yeah. And you don't get to choose family. You get to choose friends. Family, whether they fight all the time. I mean, it's like a Royal Rumble down there in that damn playroom. But at the end of the day, when they stop crying and they start realizing, you know what? That's still your brother. That's still your sister. Figure it out. If y'all can't share with that little toy, give me the toy. And it's going in somewhere high that you can't reach.
My sons the other day, I literally had just got in from tour and I heard, So I'm like, what happened? They was throwing the PlayStation and the monitor at each other.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
It's giving privilege.
But I was just like,
We gotta reel that shark back. Hold on, y'all.
but the 7-year-old and the 10-year-old was throwing it at each other.
The
whole place, the PS5 ain't even got no shell on it, Jesus.
What in the
Like
Hancock
who? But I was
this?
my cereal. I was like, why are you so angry? He was like, he's the one who learned 8 different breathing techniques. He was like, and I was like, why are you so mad? He was like, he's looking at me. And I was like, but that's your brother. Why don't you do this with anybody else? He was like, he just goes mad, so mad. And so then they were trying to plug the monitor up. I said, y'all done tore this thing up.
Look, it's over with. But even then, before we get out of here, I think right now we say we're still actively making music.
Yes.
Who would you want to work with in the industry?
Drake.
What?
Drake.
My treacherous little twin.
That treacherous twin, that Scorpio boy. Because I think this last album, well, the last couple albums he did, I know people was like, that techno, he even said that on the album, but Her Loss, I was like, I want to sing that, but the female version of it, because I feel all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel all of that. Like, I just feel that, I don't know, I have this connection, not on no weird shit. I don't want to be like.
Respect. We got to stop that. We got to
because people be
giving respect.
Yeah, like I could work with people, I could chill with people. Like I don't have no type of few feelings towards anybody,
Intimacy.
but the motherfucker that I rock with.
Right.
That way, like I don't see people. I was like, am I a weirdo? Because you know, people like I saw an interview the other day where somebody was like, yeah, the person was like, we work together and we gotta take a shower together. I said, bitch, I would have left. Like I ain't taking no shower with you, nigga. You might not use the right soap. Like I don't like, you might not like your water lobster hot like I do. You
lobster hot.
Baby, you can heat up some oodles and noodles in that goddamn water. But it's like, I just think that I'm gonna just speak into existence because everything that I've like thought is come to fruition, and to this day, I just now start realizing who I am, and I'm just like, dang, if I think it, it literally comes at like. I never thought I'd be here, sitting here talking to you. You have no idea. Like this is lit to me, so I'm really like, is this a dream?
Yeah.
Is this reality?
Yeah.
If it's a fantasy, goddamn it, please don't wake me, child. Like this is a vibe.
I like that, man. Appreciate that. And obviously, Jersey Drake, October's very own. You know what I'm saying? Collab with Lil Mo, Karen Loving. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not one of those Karens that be calling the police. Like, I'm not the police.
Because they always an anonymous source. They have a lot of sounds and speakers.
Now I don't play with the cops because I still got that little hood in me. But it's crazy that all my family is like military and federal agents. But I don't play with them. I'll be like, just let me know, make sure my name in on the list, and we Gucci. Yo.
I like that.
Yo.
So listen, as we bring this to a conclusion, as a close,
my cigar.
You know what I'm saying? You messed it up.
Your joint was just lit the whole
but
time.
But you gotta the thing about the cigar, you gotta keep it active because it goes bad. You're never supposed to let a cigar out. As soon as that cigar out, it's
you
bad.
only puff twice. I done puff like 10 times. Think about like,
That's cool.
My shit not even.
You know next time.